Well, welcome again to another Aussiehome.com TV show. This episode we're going to finish in Fremantle. But before that, we'll be talking with Harry Bozin from Mortgage Perth, also local real estate legend William Porteous, also with Phil, Things I Wish I Knew at 20, and people from Rewa. So, roll the titles. Would you like to cut your mortgage in half? We're here with Harry Bozin from Mortgage Perth, who's got all the secrets. So we'll get right into it, Harry. How do you cut your mortgage in half?
Well, one of the things that people may not be aware of is that interest is charged on the daily balance of your home loan.
Right.
So the less the principal you have on a daily balance,
right,
the less interest you're going to be charged on your home loan. That's one of the key things that a lot of people don't understand.
All right, so how does that work for you?
Well, what it is that you try and have as much money on the balance of that home loan, either through a facility, an offset facility, so that interest is being only charged on that portion of your home loan.
Offset facility. So that's having money in your bank account in the same bank from which you got the loan from, and
exactly,
that comes off the principal, and you pay the interest on the difference.
That's exactly right. You only pay the interest on the difference up the top.
Right. So what about fortnightly payments, monthly payments, weekly payments? Does that make a difference?
The good news with fortnightly repayments, it's actually making 13 months a year repayments instead of 12. So you're always a month ahead. On a 30-year mortgage, that can make a big difference.
Now, there must be hundreds and perhaps thousands of different home loan products out there. How do you sort yourself through the maze?
Well, Charlie, that's why we created Mortgage Perth, to help people in WA with going through the maze of different mortgages. By using a mortgage broker instead of using one bank, they can have a look at all the different variations that are out there and find out the one that is the best for you.
Now, is today, we know about the interest rates being very low. Is this a very good time to get a home loan? Is it a time to fix in your rate?
I don't think it's a good time to fix, because at the moment, still the economic global bubble is still bursting, and I think rates are still going to come off. A lot of the stuff that I'm reading are saying that rates are still under pressure, and we probably might see 2% at the Reserve Bank in the next 12 months.
All right, what about those who are under mortgage stress at the moment, can't make their monthly repayments?
I think one of the things that you should do first is talk to your bank or your mortgage broker, whoever helped you with that loan. I think you need to address the issue first, then avoid it. That's the key.
So is it easy to refinance? Is it expensive?
I think what you need to do is you need to see, why are you refinancing, and is it actually going to have a better outcome for you? If it's going to have penalties such as break costs, then it might not be the right time to refinance. It's better to get the information and make an informed decision than actually just trying to guess a solution.
Now, we hear stories, Harry, especially coming out of the US, of people with the subprime who got loans far in excess of what they could afford. A little bit of it's happened here. What's your advice to the first home buyers coming in, lending up?
Well, I think if you're a first home buyer, instead of borrowing to the maximum amount you can borrow, I'd say peg back to about 80%. Don't overcommit yourself, because as we know, things can change, and if they do change, it's when you've got the water level there, it just takes that little bit more and it's all over for you. So don't borrow too much.
All right, well, that's fantastic advice, Harry. Harry Bozin from Mortgage Perth. Coming up, Things I Wish I Knew at 20 with Phil Knight.
Will become almost involuntary. You do it without thinking.